I've heard it can be found in Batal. Shall we acquire some? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Best quality of self-conscious, I'm off to the tavern.
Driving me up the wall, Tiz.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Much obliged.
Much comes to mind when I think of my husband. Do let me know if you have need of my skills.
Could you come over here? Hold a moment. Haven't we already found what's being asked of us here? Good, we're here.
Puh! That's like to make me sick, it is. Still, there's not a swig of newt liquor can't fix, I always say. Bollocks! Hoy there! Come at a fine time, you have. Care for a rotten egg? 'Twas soft boiled right here in the hot spring. 'Tis mostly sand. Won't kill you or naught. Huh. Bought me some newt liquor, have ye? Many thanks, Cos. Don't mind if I do. Aye, that's the stuff. There's naught finer than a gulp of newt liquor. After a hot bath, 'tis bliss, pure and simple. But I'll need me a nibble to go with my glug. Down the hatch. Aye, this is a dream come true, 'tis. Suppose you deserve aught for your trouble. Here you are, cuz. A soft-boiled egg, specially prepared right here in the hot spring.
I expect Sir Lamond will further loosen his lips if we continue to gift him newt liquor.
Are you quite certain of that?
Time for a few sips. Bollocks. All out.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Time for a few sips. All out.
With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use a fairy stone to return here in an instant. We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
It would be a wasted effort to journey to our destination, as we lack aught that was requested of us.
First monsters, then the dragon. Dangerous times.
This is private land. You've no business here. Begone!
I long for the times when I was always on my feet.
We pawns are mere travellers from beyond the rift. What cause of the battalion?
You there! What are you doing? Escort this guest of ours inside.
Welcome, welcome. In the market for newt liquor, are you? You've a taste for it, then I take it. Do be sure not to imbibe too much at once.
Follow me.
Welcome, welcome. In the... Very well. Return at your leisure.
This way, if you please. Is, Master.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Well now, if it ain't the current arisen. Faring all right. Have you come for a dip in the hot spring? Or mayhap to speak with me? Aye. That's kind of ye. I was just craving some more of this. But what you hoping for, cuz? Some sort of boon? Suppose I could oblige a fellow arisen. What? Hadn't you noticed? That's a bit embarrassing, eh? I'm a former arisen. Mine, one who couldn't fell his dragon. And if there's aught more shameful than that, I've yet to hear of it. In my case, it all came down to a lack of skill. Mayhap I could fell such a beast now, but my dragon's long gone. Brings a tear to your eye, don't it? But don't cry for me, cuz. Just know that you've got my full support. I'll be glad to see ye succeed where I once failed. Only, don't do it for me. Do it for yourself. Bring your dragon low, and taste glory eternal.
So the blacksmith ought
I've just remembered. I've got something for ye, cuz. Here ye are. Reckon ye'll make good use of it.
Here, if you please.
Care to join me for a glug or three, cuz? Damn near brings a tear to my eye. This is for ye, cuz.
Well done, Arisen. You have acquired a maester's teaching, an important milestone in mastering any vocation.
'Tis an honor and a privilege to serve a master so accomplished.
Fancy a look at my work? Greetings. I expect you must be weary from your travels, but its healing waters draw upon the volcano's natural heat. Take a dip, and your fatigue shall melt away in moments.
Always a pleasure.
Right, we've had our soak, so let's get underway before the rejuvenating effects of the spring wear off.
By your leave.
This is the place I come to forget. No old memories come a-knocking while I'm here.
Tis dark as pitch, master. Pray, light your lantern afore I trip.
The port crystal is set, but we'll have need of a ferry stone should we seek to make use of it.
'tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Ah, excellent find.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head, at least. Always a pleasure.
The Warfarer is the ultimate vocation for proving your glory arisen.
Of course, whether 'twill truly make you a master of all trades is dependent on your will alone.
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll awake neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head. East. Much obliged.
This
Well done, Arisen. You have acquired a maester's teaching, an important milestone in mastering any vocation.
'Tis an honor and a privilege.
You're no soldier. I'd not recommend camping. You'll await neath a blanket of ash. I can give you... Your roof over your head, at least. Always a pleasure.
A ballista is a ranged weapon.
'Tis a glad thing we happened upon this. Unleashing it during combat ought to...
You're no soldier, are you? I'd not recommend camping. You'll await neath a blanket of ash. I can give you a roof over your head at least. Much obliged.
My patience wears thin.
Well, why would someone do such a thing?
Winches on all sides.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Aye, what is...
Here to ask aught of me.
What I can do for you?
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
First assess the field, then act accordingly.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Nun liatilmo! Lintar nun wisoron, ira menasvana, ronde minitar.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
Akael fil karume fa in Itarond, etele... El Dalia Nun we. In Lalasta.
Ja, fair morfin in Tarma. A fair pella in Minisvana.
Alana fear in Nine.
Here at last.
Have you found Gwefencha? A dwarven blacksmith has some? Truly? But elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye. I fear the smith will not heed my plea. You believe he will if I prepare an elven dish? Which one? Nutriarb. Dwarves have a liking for it, they say? Are you certain? Nutriarb is not very tasty. Few elves enjoy it. It is a pungent stew of, old fish and apples, boiled till it forms a thick paste. But I shall prepare it, if it has any chance of bringing me Gwefencha. The Arbor Heart depends upon it. Would you be willing to gather the ingredients for me? You won't have to go far to find them. I thank you. I need only the two main ingredients, rotten apples and rotten fish. Bring them to me, and I will prepare Nutriarb.
Rotten fish and apples. Oh, my stomach lurches at the very thought. Well, I suppose we ought to procure them all the same.
I quite agree.
Are you? Fanamo ne metani. Elelote osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Sinde fil arenka.
Asians Arke. Salma Arenfe. Alecano.
Ew. Now there's a sour stench. Let us deliver these ingredients to Miss Derren and be rid of them. Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Salma Arenfe.
Do you have the ingredients? This is all I need. I will prepare the dish now. It shan't take long. My people dwell in the mountains, so we are rarely able to dine on fish from the sea. This dish was first made by an elf with a craving for fish, when no fresh fish was to hand. These fish already stink of the sea. Left to rot, they turn even more, pungent. Nutriarb is oft served at celebratory events, but I have never seen anyone eat it. Everyone turns their noses from the smell. I must endure. It is almost finished, thankfully. The stink is more than I can bear. It is ready, but it is so vile. I cannot understand how anyone could stomach it, let alone enjoy it. I fear the dwarven blacksmith will be angry if I present him with this. But I will trust in you. Come, let us away to Batal. Oh, I would like to depart anon. The Nutriarb is done. Come, I thank you. Here, my brother gave this to me. Might we not use it now? The sooner we arrive, the better.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Menelume sur Karilm. Angadur Sindi. Iavstir Lalasta. Mor nun Hiroth.
Onne kasinke fanil.
Numi ondo, aninke liavani albike?
I'll get that for you. You're all right. I've got you.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and...
Should your pack grow overfull, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns.
I'm grateful to have served you for so
Please
long.
dispense with the formalities. They exhaust me so. This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence. And in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Could you come over here?
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Hidden path. I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in. Certainly arisen. How might I be of aid?
Right, just follow me.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
There's no reason to rush into our...
Seems dreadful cramped, having 3 minds to 1 body. What say we ease their discomfort, one by one?
So long as we keep a clear head, victory will be ours. Poison is a nasty affliction.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
This can't be how it ends.
So you'll be bringing the elf here, a nun? That ought to be interesting. You're back! And who's that you've got with you? An elf? I ne'er met one afore. Not quite what I imagined, if I'm honest. Well met. The name's Sarah. I'm an apprentice here at the smithy.
Well met.
She's the one who's after the scale cinder, I expect. Have you brought some of that elven delicacy along with you then, like I suggested?
Yes, I have the Nutriarb with me.
Marvellous. I thought I smelt it on you. Mark me, you put that in front of Brocker, and he'll fain hear out your request. Right, follow me. I've just cleaned out the forge, see, so we'll need to make for the cavern where we dump all the excess scale cinder. Come on, you two. The cavern's this way.
Shall we follow Sir Sarah, Master?
What business?
around if you must. But be sure to buy all.
Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
It is a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Right, here we are. Oi, Brocker, you in here?
What's all this racket? I thought I told you that... You imbecile! You brought an elf here, of all things! Get her out of here, now!
Hold a moment, Brocker. She's brought something for you. Don't you want to see what is?